Once I was successful with SKU blocks, developing an actual piece of hardware for the first time successfully, I kind of, said, what could I do next? What could I do that's bigger, maybe harder? So until today, unlike the other two products, no customer has really seen it until today. But what I wanted to show you is the next product that we developed. So what we developed over here was something that also we saw customers asking for. Customers get hit by fees when they have oversized items, different types of things. They need to be able to measure in order to see how much space they have in their warehouse. They need all of their items to have dimensions. Now, even to this day, if you go into a post office, they're pulling out the measuring tape. There is a solution that's been out there for decades, but once again, it's priced to the point where it's not really available or accessible to small businesses. So what we did is, let's take a new, fresh look at it and develop our own dimensioning system that works for our customers, that's plug and play with the Sellercloud platform. So today we have two in the lounge that you can play around with. I'm going to show you a little bit what it does. You can take it for a spin yourself, and also we have this raffle that people have raffle tickets for. We're giving one away today. And, so it's one thing to think about. But right now we are taking pre-orders, but trying to get feedback from the customers. So looks pretty cool, but basically the way it works is that it has lasers on it. It dimensions the item, takes the weight as well. And unlike the other systems that historically you'd have to plug into your computer or Bluetooth or something like that, we have a new approach to transferring the data, which allows us to do things which were otherwise impossible. So, like I said, why 4D scale? There's the fees involved, there's accuracy of data, avoiding fees, productivity. What we did is we made it accessible. So for a small monthly fee, you could use the 4D scale. I think historically, the solutions that are out there are over 10 grand to get started with and don't integrate with anything. So once again, we're trying to make it very easy. Now, one of the things you saw maybe in the video was the real-time visualization. So what happens is the 4D scale is an intelligent scale. It actually connects to the internet, and it transmits all of the information over the internet constantly. So you could actually go up to one of the scales in the lounge, either tap the NFC tag, or you could just scan the QR code and see the live dimensions on your phone. This is something that we added a little visualization. It's not really necessary functionally, but it gives you the idea of what's really going on. It integrates directly with Shipbridge, with Bridge, with all of our apps. As you see over here with Skustack, you don't have to Bluetooth it or anything as long as the device is connected to the internet. In this example, we're actually showing inbound shipment for Amazon, and you could do the box content. And you could simply click an icon, and it populates the weights that are currently on the scale, as long as it's connected to the internet. Over here, you'll see an example of a website. Now, you might be wondering, how do you get a website to connect to a scale? But what we did for the first time is we created a Chrome extension, which technically means, we basically have a little thing you could install on the Chrome App Store. And if you hit the button, it'll actually populate the dimensions directly into the Sellercloud website. That's true. This is just one example, but you do this exact same thing on a product. Taking to the next level, what we did is we added the ability to add the dimensions to any website. So within the Chrome extension, you can actually navigate to any website, whether it's UPS or DHL, and click a few links into the boxes and map it to extension, which just takes a minute or two. And see over here, he clicks into each one, and it'll actually populate those dimensions from the scale. Now, what we're doing is actually certain ones, like the Sellercloud ones, are built into the Chrome extension, but as you add a website, we can actually add that to a catalog so that anyone else who installs the Chrome extension will by default have access to those options.